Hey there, my name is Anna, and in March 2023, I quit my job and started a year of full-time travel. Last time, I spent a few days in Singapore before setting off for the underdog of the year, Malaysia. In this episode, I'll be making a quick stop in Melaka, the birthplace of Malaysia. I'll meet some interesting new characters and learn more about the origins and culture of this country. Welcome to Melaka. Melaka is about 3 hours by bus from Singapore, not including the not-so-pleasant border crossing. My experience getting into Malaysia was not a great first impression. My driver was very pushy and impatient with the process, which was already stressful as it was. Compared to the order and peacefulness of Singapore, I wondered if I was going to like this place at all. But as I walked through the city streets the next morning, that impression already started to change. Hello and welcome for my first full day here in Melaka, Malaysia. Melaka is known for being a heritage town here in Malaysia. It's got a lot of museums, lots of street art and nice cafes and things like that. I'm really excited. I've only walked around a little bit and went to this bakery to get some breakfast, but so far I really like it here. That night, I made friends with several other travelers and a few locals. We all climbed into their pickup trucks, and they took us on a little tour around Melaka, including one of the best Indian restaurants I've ever been to. Our local friends were so nice and genuine, even paying for our meals at the end of the night. It was one of those serendipitous travel adventures you can only get from staying in hostels and being open to meeting people from the area. Melaka has 21 museums packed into its small historical center. One could easily spend their entire trip exploring these, but we were pressed for time, so we chose to go to one of the most popular, the History and Ethnography Museum. This museum displays the history of Melaka from its establishment in the 1400s until its independence in 1957. Melaka was founded in 1402 by Parameswara, the last king of Singapore. When Singapore fell, he fled northward. Legend has it that the king saw a mouse deer outwitting his hunting dog when he was resting under the Melaka tree. He saw this as a good sign and decided to establish a kingdom there. Since its creation, Melaka has changed rulers several times. The Portuguese were the first to conquer the kingdom when Alfonso de Albuquerque and his men arrived in 1511. The Dutch came after, followed by the British and Japanese, before Melaka merged into the new independent country of Malaya. The ethnography section of the museum portrays the lifestyle and culture of the various communities that make up the multiracial society of Melaka. My personal favorite was the section of this exhibit showcasing the marriage rituals unique to each of these communities. The city of Melaka itself feels like a small town. Even in my short time being there, I started to recognize my neighbors. With lots of cute restaurants, cafes, and street art around every turn, it's a great place for a peaceful short trip. It does get very busy on the weekends though, with loads of tour groups from larger cities coming in for day trips. My friends and I went back to our favorite Indian restaurant for dinner that night, then prepared to set off for Kuala Lumpur the next morning. Good morning. Today is my last day here in Melaka. I've woken up a little earlier than normal, so I'm just going for a walk next to the canal and searching for more street art that I haven't seen yet. I really like this town. There's so many museums and beautiful things to look at while you're here. I highly suggest coming to Melaka, even for just a few days. It's a really cute place. And all the people I've met have been so friendly. It's a good spot, and I don't know if KL can compete. I like this place a lot, but for now, I'm gonna go for a walk around and see. I'm already sweating, but I'm gonna go for a walk around and just enjoy the early morning, and then head off towards KL, I think. Good morning. Yes, it's a beautiful day. That's it for this episode. Be sure to join me next time as I explore the largest city in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Here, I will visit some of the most recognizable sites in Malaysia, spend time with new friends, and learn more about the cultures that make up this region. Thanks for watching!